Alright, super classic opening sequence. Welcome to this Let's Play of Suikoden for PlayStation 1 originally, but as you might see from the upload date, early February 2015, that's when it was released on European PlayStation Network for the PS3, and I assume PS4. And I am stoked! I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for this. This is my absolutely favorite game series of all times in the history of video gaming, and I am so excited to finally have it back in my hands on like a PlayStation format. Recently, yeah, I've been playing it on emulators on the computer, but this is like my childhood right here, to be sitting with a PlayStation controller and playing this game again. Stoked, really. If you have been a subscriber to me before on YouTube, you will have noticed, I guess, perhaps, that I have uploaded a shit ton of Suikoden games or Suikoden videos in the past. So it should come as no surprise, as I said earlier, that this is like it for me in gaming. This is like the perfect game, or the game series. Suikoden 1, even though it's really old, it's like 1996, 1997, it's an amazing game. It really, really is. So with the fanboying out of the way, I guess we should just start the game. New game? Ooh, I get chills. Listening to that music in the background too is like, just makes me happy. We're gonna follow the novelization of Suikoden and go with the name that McDowell had in that game. The last name is McDowell. For those of you who are new to the game, I suspect that nobody is, but here we are. So in the novel, his name is Tyr McDowell. When it comes to the names, I am slightly nervous that I'm mispronouncing every single name in the game. Mainly because, as you might have heard, I am not... my English is not my native language. It's nothing of the sort. I'm Norwegian, so I tend to pronounce names very Norwegian, especially from Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2, before, I had at least begun to grasp English. I guess I pronounce it very, very Norwegian-like. So I'm really sorry about that, but I might fall into some, like, for example, calling George for Georg, like I always did when I was younger. Not that George is in this game, but, just an example. Yeah, other than that, I think I'm just gonna play this game pretending like I don't know too much about it. Even though I do. It's not the game in the Suikoden series I know the most about. Definitely not. The one I know the most about is absolutely Suikoden 2. I feel like I'm a pro at Suikoden 2. Well, not more than other people online, I'm sure, but still. Suikoden 1 is not a game that I've been able to play that much because I technically never owned it. I always borrowed it once or twice a year from a friend of mine, but yeah, not anymore. So I don't know it as well as I do the other games, but I still feel very confident in my abilities in this game. Without any further ado, let's actually just start. Thumbs up! You look at Sarah. I love her. She's a great mage, but we won't be seeing her for 10 hours, maybe. So this is actually the first time I'm firing up the game now on the PlayStation 3 that I own, and I am so excited. I've been waiting ever since early December to... Ooh, look at this. Memories. Look at the reflection in the floor. It's so cute. It's so well made. Ah, awesome. I've been like looking on the PlayStation 3 store every single day since it was announced back in December that it would be coming to the European PlayStation Network, and I've been looking at least every third day or something. And now it's finally here, and I am so happy. Can't even talk. Okay, we're just gonna progress the game. Enough talking for now. It's already been like 6 minutes of me just talking about my relationship to this game, and that's kind of silly. Anyway. Bit of background, maybe. Right here, the guy in the Green bandana is of course our main character, Tyr McDowell. He is the son of the muscular, rugged, salt and pepper haired guy over here, Tio McDowell, who is one of the 6 great generals of the Tauren Republic. But what are we doing here?
What's the matter, Tyr? Are you nervous? Don't worry, the audience will be finished quickly. Just be the way you always are. The Emperor is stern, but there's nothing to be afraid of.
Master Tio, Master Tyr, the Emperor will receive you now. Please come this way.
I'm really good at doing female voices.
Tio McDowell, General of the Imperial Army, and his son, Tyr McDowell. Here for an audience with the Emperor.
Okay, I'm not gonna do a female voice like that. That hurt my throat more than anything. Oh, look at all these pretty people.
Welcome, Tio. How are things?
He sounds like a lion or a bear, whatever. I'm not good at voiceovers. I'm probably gonna drop them anyway or just talk normally.
Much as they were when we fought together in the War of Succession, Your Highness. Impressive words. Do you not agree, Window?
Indeed, they are the words of a great general.
Tio, I'm sure you're aware of the troubling activity in the north. Would you be willing to travel there to protect the border?
Our disputes with the United States of Joestone, Joston, as I like to call it in Suikoden 2. I'm actually not sure how you pronounce it correctly in Suikoden 2. Where it's Joestone. Are complicated, but with General McDowell in charge, we can rest assured. Truer words have never been spoken.
My beloved Prak has brought me luck on countless occasions. I would like you to have it. Take it with you.
Funny thing, Prak in Norwegian means kind of like rubbish, I guess.
Thank you, Your Highness. I, Tio, swear not to disappoint you. You have my blessings. Good luck, Tio.
It's actually kind of funny. The first time I played this game, like seriously, I named the main character Tio. It was really confusing for the rest of the game, because I remember there was a kid in my kindergarten that I remembered very well because his name was Tio, and that was like a really rare name in Norway. Never heard it before, but I really liked it. So I figured, hey, we're gonna name him Tio. So, right there, I remember the sentence so well when I named him Tio. It was like, so you're Tio's boy, Tio.
Yeah. So you're Tio's boy, Tyr. Quite an impressive little continence.
Whatever that is.
Listen, Tyr, would you be willing to give the Empire a helping hand while your father is protecting the northern border?
I don't wanna. Nah, we're gonna be good guy, or a good guy, because we're like a good son and stuff, and we have to live up to our last name, so... Yes, Your Highness.
You already resemble your father. I should look forward to seeing you grow into manhood.
Ooh, you dirty old man. Gee.
Thank you for your kind words, Your Highness.
Commander Craze. I'm not sure if you were supposed to... Once again, here's the name problem. How do you pronounce that name? I always said Craze. I'm gonna stick to it. Whatever. Hate me if you want to and correct me in the comments. I don't care. Commander Craze of the Imperial Guard will be Master Tyr's superior. What an attractive young man you are. Good luck to you, Tyr. Thank you.
We better be going, Your Highness. I'm relying on you, Tio. And Tyr, I hope your efforts will surpass your father's.
You know they will.
Let's go.
Wow, he's really sticking to my ass pretty tight here. Creepy. Anyway, let's, there are not that many secret things you can do, I guess, but you can talk to Kasim Hassel. I always called him Kasim Hassel because it rhymes better in Norwegian, but I guess it's Kasim Hassel. Kasim Hasil? Kasim Hasil.
Ah, Tio, it looks like you brought a fine song into this world. I envy you.
You're embarrassed. Oh no, wait, what's this voice again? You're embarrassing me, Kasim. Okay, Tio McDowell and Barbarossa has the same voice apparently, but whatever. Look at that reflection thing again. it's so pretty, and it's pretty bugged too, because now you can see both. What? Isn't that like completely opposite of what it should be? No, it is. No, what? No, never mind. My brain isn't functioning normally. Anyway, it was pretty odd. Ooh. This is Cray's room. You'll be reporting to him tomorrow. Go and introduce yourself. I don't wanna. I wanna go here instead and talk to these guys. Say, you're General Tio's son. How you've grown. Haha! Just look at these shiny boots! I've dreamed of joining the Imperial Guard since I was a little kid. And now you got shiny boots. Hey kid, where did you come from? The Emperor is upstairs and Commander Craze's room is next door. What about this guy? Shining armor. Or is it? What? Found 100 bits! Oh. Now we have 1,600 bits. It's totally worth it. Oh, getting used to controls there, it's pretty different from the other games, isn't it? Oh yeah, especially, actually, I dislike the equipment part of this game. You always have to... Yeah, it's a bit confusing sometimes when you are like me and you're so used to playing Suikoden 2. But whatever, I'll get used to it.
So you're Tio's boy. What's your name? Tyr? I couldn't care less if you're the son of a great general. You'll get no special treatment here, understand? Now go on home. Work begins tomorrow. Report here first thing in the morning.
He's a creepy douchebag, but whatever.
Did you introduce?
No, wait, that's Barbarossa again.
Did you...
Whatever, did you introduce yourself? Introduce yourself?
I must admit I'm quite surprised that you've been assigned to such a weakling. But... well, let's get going. Gremio must be very sick.
Gremio? 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 I always said Gremio when I was older. When I was younger I said Gremio, but that's once again very Norwegian, so... I'm gonna stick with Gremio. That's an odd name, but it's unique. Gremio that I always thought was a woman when I was younger, and I thought it was the main character's mother. No, it's a dude. Whatever, I was 7, okay, when I first played this game. Cut me some slack. Welcome home, young master. How did it go? Was everything okay? Were you nervous in front of the Emperor? I was so worried, but I guess everything went fine.
You shouldn't worry so much, Gremio.
Oh, Master Tio. I didn't notice you at all.
Didn't notice me? Good grief. The only one you seem to care about is Tyr.
He's on to us. Sorry, Master Tio. By the way, young master, Ted is here to congratulate you. Oh my god! The stew! The stew! This is what's so charming about this game. It's like full of characters that are brought to life with colorful personalities. I love it. Okay, so we were told to go talk to Ted, who is obviously in the house, but we're gonna spy on our father first, because why not?
Ever since she heard about General Tio's orphan assignment, Lady Sonia has not looked well.
Every woman in that dress will always have that voice for me now. The reason why I went here is because, not to spy on them, but because here's one of my favorite characters, and it's just, you know, extra information in the beginning of the game, like talking to as many people as possible and checking around stuff. Sonia's diary. I heard that General Tio is going north. Since he's a soldier, it's only natural, but still my heart is bleeding. I hope he returns unharmed. Aw, cute. She's so badass. I love her. Tyr, after tomorrow, you won't be able to see your father for a while. Better spend time with him while you can. Well, you're kind of hogging him away from me, but okay.
Don't be a fool, Sonia. Tyr, you're not taking this seriously either, are you? Tyr, I will speak with Sonia. You go home first.
Speak. Sure. You naughty old man. Naughty. Naughty! Yeah, I like them both. But especially Sonia. She was one of my favorite characters when I first played this game. Oh, hey, oops, wrong room. I was actually not on purpose. Young master, how many times do I have to tell you? Please knock before entering the room of a lady. Oh well, you can be forgiven if it's my room, I suppose. So, how was your audience with the Emperor? Were you nervous? You must be tired after such a long day. Why don't you go to your room and get some rest? Why don't I read your diary? Yeah. Young master, you shouldn't be looking at a woman's belongings. I like Cleo. She's also pretty unique, you know, with her outfit and everything. The head accessory thingy. It's pretty cute. You know, she's a mainstay for your group later on. Oh wait, I was supposed to play this like I didn't know everything about the game. Well, whoops. Here in the bed we have Pawn, who is obviously snoring very heavily. We can scare him and we can leave him alone. Okay, first of all, leave him alone. Hey, Gremio, where's my supper? Say, it's young master. Back already? How was your audience with the Emperor? I think I'll take another nap before supper. Young master, you must be tired too. How about a nap before supper? Are you suggesting we take a nap to get her into bed? Yes? No? Okay. Talk with your fist. That's the best book title I've ever heard in my life. Young master, you shouldn't look at my books without permission. Especially talking with your fists. I think Gremio knows a lot about that, but whatever. Oh wait, I should have talked to Gremio first. Ah. I heard the news, Tyr. You met the Emperor, didn't you? Tell me about it, please. Let's go up to your room, okay? Tell me all about the Emperor right now. Ted joins the entourage. So Ted is kind of like your best friend. Yeah, you'll get more backstory on him later, don't worry. For now, he is just your best friend, but before that, let's talk to the person I thought was Tyr's mother, Gremio, who is then, you know, his bodyguard, friend, father figure, big brother figure, or whatever. My hands are full right now. This is the most important step in your making a stew. Pull his ears, tickle him, or leave him alone. Since we skipped the chance at Pawn, let's tickle him. What? Stop, please. Young master. Stop, please. Never. My hands are full right now. This is the most important step in your making a stew. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it can do more things. Okay, let's pull his ears. Young master, that hurts. Please stop. Ooh. Yeah, this game is making it kind of easy to. Now I understand why there's so much fanfiction out there with Gremio and Tyr in as the main characters. Please let me join your entourage. I owe you so much to Master Tio, who adopted me when I was an orphan. Backstory! And I want to return the favor. Okay? Sure. Gee, I don't know, but we're gonna say of course. Of course. Great! I know you were a good friend. Now for more important matters. What kind of man was the Emperor? And tell me about Windy, the court magician. Was she beautiful? Come on, tell me everything. Gosh. Is looks all that matters? I see. I am sure I would like to see Windy in person. Hey Tyr. I really don't know how to tell you this, but... Say Tyr, there's something I want to tell you. Can you keep a secret? Can you promise me not to tell anyone what I'm about to tell you? Young master! Ted! Supper is ready! Hey, it's time to eat. Let's go, Tyr. We can talk some other time. He was just about to profess his love for me, but whatever. Okay, let's talk to everyone one more time. Gremio, you've prepared a fine meal as usual. This is why I love visiting Tyr's house. Oh, you don't live here. Didn't know that, actually. Young master, hurry up and take your seat. Your food will go cold. Wow, this is a feast. My stomach's growling. Young master, it'll be time before you can eat with Ted again, Ted. I suggest you enjoy this time together. That must be wrong. That has to be originally Tio, right? Because it doesn't make any sense that, like, Ted is disappearing. Once again, something I didn't really know.
What's the matter? Take your seat. Are the glasses filled? Attention, everybody.
Tomorrow morning, I must travel north. Tyr will be responsible for the household in my absence. I'd like you all to give him full support.
Gremio.
Yes, sir? You've taken care of Tyr since he was a baby. Thanks to your efforts, he has grown into a fine youth. I'm grateful to you. Ah, but sir, this is my job, and besides, serving young master is a pleasure for me too. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you continue to watch over him. Cleo, Pan, I'm counting on you two as well to help and protect. Yes, Master Tio. What's his voice again?
Of course, sir. Leave it to us.
Whatever, just pretend like I'm doing a good job.
And Ted, I hope you'll always be a good friend to Tyr.
I'd do so even if you said otherwise, sir. Right, Tyr? Wink wink. Oh look, fancy animation. He's picking up his glasses, or his glass. He only has one, right?
Enough talk. Let's eat before the food gets cold. Let's raise our glasses. To my son. To the Empire.
Cheers. Skull. Oh, it's so nice to play this game again.
It looks like I won't be seeing your face for a while, Tyr.
Shall I wake him up?
No, let him sleep.
It's not as if we'll never see each other again. ...
Gremio, take good care of him, won't you?
I will, Master Tio. That's cute. Boom, 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 boom. Colors are back. That means we're awake. No, we can't move. Hey, Gremio, don't look through my belongings without my permission. I've been told by 2 people in this house not to look through their books or my other belongings without their permission. And here Gremio just comes into my place and is ruffling through my books. Oh, did I wake you up? Good morning. Listen, young master. Master Tio departed while you were sleeping. You're such a late sleeper. Today you start working as a member of the Imperial Forces. We must prepare to visit Commander Crace. Gremio joins the entourage. Well, if we check out where Gremio was ruffling for our belongings, finding our hidden things, we can find our own diary, which is a save point, and we're gonna save. Because, why not? Create a new save file, yes please. Oh, I can't believe I'm playing this on a television again. Gregminster, indeed. Yeah, the city's name that we... Okay, well, maybe there's some backstory on this game. Like, first of all... Oh, okay, let's get these people first. So, the next time we have a day off. Oh, hey, here it comes. You're late, young master. It's your first day on the job. I'm so excited. Whether it's battling mad bandits on Mount Saifu or monsters on Lake Torin, Pan here is your man. Calm down, will you? All you ever think about is fighting. Our job is to protect the young master. I know. Now let's be on our way to the palace. Pan joins the entourage. Cleo joins the entourage. What about Ted? Oh, please, let me just sleep a bit longer. Sure thing. Bye. Hey, wait for me, Tyr. How can you leave me behind? You know you'll be lonely without me, Tyr, right, Tyr? They just get more and more homoerotic. I like it! Ted joins the entourage for the second time. So, this is Gregminster. Gregminster is the capital city of the Scarlet Moon Empire, which is, you know, where we're serving as a part of the Imperial forces right now. We can go around and explore it. I love this town, by the way. It's surrounded by a moat, and you see there's like fish in the moat. So cute! I love it. I absolutely love it. The music is also really, really cool. It has a bunch of shops, it's a bunch of people around that you can talk to. Have you ever heard of rune crystals? You can have them attached to you by a rune master that gives you magical powers. If you played many of the games that came after, many characters can equip more than one rune. In this game you are restricted to one for all of your characters. So, yeah, just, you know, you have to be a bit more careful, I guess, with what you attach where. Of course you can remove it again, but you just have to, you know, think it through. And in the newer games, the characters are like, some are good with wind magic, some are good with fire magic. In this game, it's all about how good you are with magic in general. So, oh yeah, you can't use a heavy bandana. Like for example in Suikoden 2, you have Stallion, for example. He's the character that's in both games. Stallion in Suikoden 2 can become a really, really competent wind mage because he has A affinity level A with wind. In this game, but he has like mediocre magic stats. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you read that, but let's check out if it pops up again. We're just gonna make sure that everyone has medicine here, especially Tom needs some medicine at the beginning. Okay, let's check here again. Gremio, how did yesterday's banquet go? I'll come and collect my bill at the end of the month, as usual. I've actually never seen that they have this conversation before. That's really cute. Remember it. Yeah, but in this game, I talked about how Stallion has like a really high affinity with wind magic in Suikoden 2, so you can actually become quite a competent wind mage. In this game, he sucks as a mage because of his low or no, he can't actually be a mage in this game at all because he has one rune spot and that's occupied by the True Holy Rune. So never mind, but hopefully you get the gist of what I'm saying. That in this game, only the people with like a high, you can look at the stats here right now, M, G, and C magic. So you see here that there's a distinct difference between some of these people. Cleo is the one who is far above everyone else in magic right now. We're gonna wait a bit with putting magic on her though, because you see the HP underneath the names. Underneath the HP there's 0, 0, 0, 0. Those zeros represent the number of magic points you have available. So even Cleo, who has the highest magic points of the party right now, still can't cast any magic if she has a rune, so it won't bother. These guys are just fighting about who's the best general, so I guess it's kind of like an introduction to who are all of the 5 great generals. You guys just don't understand. The most powerful general is certainly General T.O. MacDowell, victor of 100 out of 100 battles. Don't you agree? Lady Sonia Shulin, commander of the Imperial Navy, not only a swordswoman, but a magician as well, and beautiful to boot. Lady Sonia is the greatest, don't you agree? General Kasim Hassel, the best swordsman among the 5. The greatest swordsman is the greatest general, of course. That's a weak argument. Who's the greatest general? General Quanda Rossman, of course. He's defended Emperor Barbarossa countless times. General Quanda is a truly great soldier. I admire him. I think General Mielich, the flower general, is powerful too. Top-class expertise in swordsmanship and magic, and always so well-dressed. I wonder if he's still in town. Ooh, look at this! Somebody with a name and a picture. That usually signifies that they're important. It is Marie. My, what are you doing here? If you want to rest, go home. Or is there some reason you can't? Have you been picking on Gremio again? Haha, it's cute backstory once again, I love it! Save? I actually didn't mean to do that, I wanted to tell her that I won't stay. We'll see more of Marie later, but right now we don't really need more of her. So we're just gonna check out the inn really quickly. yeah, this is how I'm going to do this Let's Play. If you're looking for somebody who's just going to play this game through quickly, then go somewhere else. That's not how I want to play this. This is a trip down memory lane for me, even though I played this less than a year ago, I think. But I think there's one guy here I can mention another character. But I guess not yet, maybe later in the game. Okay, but if you pause though and read some of the things that they're saying, it's becoming quite apparent that there's certainly a degree of difference in people's class, I guess. There's a lot of difference between where people are in society. Some come from very poor villages. Some complain about very high taxes. You also, after a while, get to witness a lot of bribery going on. So yeah, that's not nice. Here's an introduction to a part of the game, appraising. Take a look at this urn. I didn't think it was worth anything because it was left behind by a furball. But when I had it appraised, wow! It turned out to be a Celadon urn! Lucky for me! Hint hint if you ever need a Celadon urn! They say they're excellent blacksmith in Lennon Camp. A friend of mine brags about the blade he had sharpened there. Maybe I should go there to have my sword sharpened. So, you know, it's kind of like in old school games, it's always a lot like this. Just hinting in the game in general, adding some backstory, adding explanations. Like the guy who tells you about the furball. I know it's in Suikoden 2. I actually didn't know it was a Suikoden 1 as well, but it makes sense. Yeah, it's true, they can drop Celadon urns like 5% of their drops or something, I don't remember. But oh, look at this. I missed those days 7 years ago. The Emperor was a wonderful person back then. But now? So you see, people are not happy. But we haven't seen anything of that personally yet, because we're kind of upper class, you know? Or at least that's my guess of it. Guessed? I'll tell you something interesting. Do you know what rune crystals are? They contain incredible power. Well, that's what I talked about earlier. You know, one person can equip one rune, and that's kind of like magic or stat boosting. But in Suikoden 1, I think the best ones are magic runes, as far as I know. Maybe if you play it a bit differently, then stat boosting runes are the way to go, but for me, I like to go magic for most people. Oh yeah, by the way, this house. I love it. I even uploaded a video. I can link to it. Like, it'll pop up right now where I stand. Boom. Where I go around and look at every single wardrobe here, because there's a lot of funny things here. This is Mielich Oppenheimer, one of the 5 great generals' outfits, like wardrobe. I mean, peppermint green blazer. Very long hand-woven scarf. Black and red half coat. He has a bunch of really, really funny things in here. Leather jacket with rivets, spikes, and safety pins. Wow, that sounds horrible. And even nothing negligee. Nice. Fine fur cape with sapphires. Fruit printed tie. Gorgeous. Yeah, he's here! Oh my god, I love this guy. This is also one of my favorite characters by far. I love the narcissists in these games. I just adore them. This outfit is nice, of course, but the colors on this one's match better. Young man, which do you like? Say, aren't you Tio's boy? Of course, you're Tyr. I was called by the Emperor, and of course I must shove in my exquisite tasting clothes. Like, I just played Suikoden 3, like, a month ago, approximately. And Mielich Oppenheimer has written a play, you know, the theater system in Suikoden 3. It's just, his character is just so awesome in that play. I love it. Okay, let's continue on with the story. What we've done so far is we've bought a couple of bandanas. We looked around Gregminster, which is the capital city, also featuring the royal castle that I don't think have a name. Gregminster Palace maybe or something? I don't know. Super cute palace, fountains and stuff. You can go to the left,
Okay, I thought you could go to the left, at least you can go to the right. But we're gonna go there after a while, so let's not do that just yet. Oh, it's closed. Oh, nobody here. Anyway, we're just gonna progress the story. There's nothing else to like go around and see here so far, I think. Well, let's check it out. Wow, I should remember this if there's like anything secret right now. I'm just wondering if like Kazim Hazel or something was here. But apparently not. And we can't go in there because it's like, oh, he has an audience. Oh, the audience is over. Please go home. It was over yesterday, buddy. Have you been standing here all night? I don't believe you. Okay, so let's go and talk to the douchebag.
Heh. So it's Teos, boy. You're late. You can't be pampered all life, you know. Now for your first assignment. Listen carefully, because I'll tell you this only once.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to... Hello? Listen, I will tell you this only once. Okay, I probably won't get that reference.
Northeast of Gregminster lies the Magician's Island.
The Gnata Seer lives there. She has been commissioned to look into the stars.
Go there and bring me her results. Are you listening? Tell me where the Magician's Island is.
It was northeast, right? Yeah. Oh no, I was sorry, I was supposed to say somewhere on this planet just to piss him off because he annoys me. Okay, so he gave us a compliment at least that I just skipped without talking because I misclicked, I guess you could say.
Heh. Here are the rest of your instructions. There is no boat to Magician's Island, but I've arranged for a dragon knight from the Knights of the Dragon's Den to take you there. You'll find him in front of the barn. The dragon will transport you to the island. By the way, Lady Gnata Seer is the younger sister of Court Magician Windy, so you better behave yourself. You'll find a dragon knight in front of the barn. What? You don't know where the barn is? It's somewhere in the palace, you fool! Find it yourself! I'm not your babysitter! Now get out of here!
Have you seen the way he like touches his beard? That is so sleazy. But I know there's a way to piss this guy off, but I don't remember exactly how. But we're gonna play like attentive young soldier person guy instead and be all goody goody two shoe.
Gee, I was looking forward to your first job and it turns out to just be an errand. As if we were kids. I was hoping for something really exciting.
Take it easy, Pawn. Besides, the astrological results are very important for the Empire. It's not such a bad assignment. You're right, and this job won't be so dangerous. Oh, I don't mean that to imply that you're not reliable, Master Tyr, but... Hey Tyr, we get to ride a dragon and meet a real Dragon Knight. Dragon Knights are really cool. Come on, let's get going. Everyone in the party has something to say. Yay! I love the cows over here, or at least I assume they're cows. Their eating animation is so cool. Hey, who are you? I was looking forward to meeting a real Dragon Knight, and this punk shows up. What a drag. That's rude. I love the elephant noise that it makes. Hello, I assume you're the Dragon Knight since you're standing next to the elephant dragon. Are you the Imperial Guard? I'm Futch, Apprentice Dragon Knight, and this is my dragon Black. Hey Black, introduce yourself! Isn't he cute? So you'll be going to the Magician's Island. Black will take you there in no time. You're a Dragon Knight? You're just a punk. What did you say? You're a punk yourself. I'm a punk. I happen to be a 300 years. Alright, that's enough. Let's be on our way. Let go of me, Gremio. He called me a punk. Oh boy, this is gonna be some trip. Take it easy, Futch. Let's get going. Okay. Everyone climb aboard a basket on Black's back. Black's back? basket on Black's back. Black basket.
Are you ready? Hold on tight or you'll fall off. Not that I'd mind if one of you did fall off.
Hey! Watch it! Quit fighting in the basket. Quit fighting in the basket on Black's back.
Okay, Black, let's go.
No, look at that smile. And now we get to see like this fancy animation. I don't see any basket on Black's back. I don't see the Black's back basket. Whatever. It's a cool animation. I always loved that when I was a kid. Oh, when I was a kid. I'm talking like I'm such a grown-up now, but as I said, I was 7 or 8 when I first played this game for the very, very first time. Don't remember much of it. I just remember which characters I really loved. Of course I played it for a bunch of other times, but yeah, just the first time I don't remember much of what I did. I just remember I called the main character Theo, and I had my favorite characters, but they mostly sucked.
Here we are. Speed make you dizzy? Well, my job ends here. I'll wait here until you're done. Be careful.
Oh, so now you're worried about me. Okay, first dungeon of the game. It's a kick-ass theme. First battle, and we meet one of the iconic characters, or not characters, but enemies in Suikoden, the Holly Boys. Basically, very low damage output, very low everything. They can even run away from battle. Didn't happen here. What a shame. So we're just doing auto, because I think pretty much everyone can kill them in one blow. So, yeah, they can. So you see here that some characters here are more physically dominating compared to others. Pawn and Gremio being the two that does the most damage so far. Oh, I'm actually leveling up already. That's nice. That's because, you know, there are different types of characters in this game. Some are better as mages, and that definitely goes for the two in the back row, long-range fighters. While some are more hybrids, like the main character and maybe Gremio, and some are pure fighters, like Pawn. I think Pawn actually can't use magic because he has a permanent rune attached to him, which is called the Boar Rune. I think it does about double damage and has a fancy animation, so let's just try it out. Yeah, and it renders him unbalanced, which is why I said earlier that it's really important to give him some medicine, so he can damage one turn, heal another turn, damage one turn, heal another turn, damage one turn, etc., etc. So, ooh, treasure chests, yes please. As I was talking about earlier, some characters are long-ranged, some characters are medium-ranged, and some characters are short-ranged. And this, what that means in information is where you can see it, MMSLL. S characters can only be in the front row for attacking, while L and M characters can be in both rows, but L characters are long-ranged weapons, while M's are not heavy weapons and not fists or something like that. Like, people with swords can rarely stand in the back rows, and people who are fighting hand-to-hand can rarely stand in the back row. Well, for example, here we have a hatchet and a staff user, they can be in both lines. So, one thing that's kind of weird now in the beginning, Cleo has more HP than Tyr, so normally I place him like this, which is totally fine. It's just advised that since Cleo is a long-range character, that usually means she will have less defense and stuff than other characters, so she should stand on the back row. But right now in the beginning we're just gonna ignore it and go against all advice given to us. But it's important after... what's most important, of course, is that the S range characters are in the front row, so they actually can hit and damage people. but I might be wrong. It might be right now that I didn't check out the defense of Cleo. It might be that her defense is so low that it doesn't really help. For some reason I just remembered that it wasn't that much of a difference, but it turns out it is. So let's just change it up again, back to the original position. Because soon we're gonna face a boss battle! Another one of these. Well, these guys give a lot of XP this early, I guess, so why not? Still not running away. I thought they could run away in this game, but maybe I'm thinking of later games. I really thought they could like jump for the entire screen. It's pretty cute. It's like they panic. I love it! No. Okay, we're all level 3 though. That's a nice level to be on this next boss. We got a robe! Yay! Defense +1. I think that's actually worse than what everyone is wearing, or the same as... yeah, Ted. It's the worst armor in the game, and most characters doesn't even start with a robe. They start with better things, like a leather coat. Since it's the main character, we're just gonna boost up him before everyone else. Leather coat is 4 in defense, so yay, much better than a tunic that has 2. Then we can give our tunic to... no we can't. Never mind. Sorry. Guess Ted is too much of a wuss to be using a robe. Okay, first boss. And it's not gonna be Luke, but he's gonna be summoning it. How unusual to have visitors on this island. I must prepare an appropriate welcome. Wind rune. Beep. And here we have the Golem! Pretty cute character though, or not character, but boss. Second part, like I already showed you, rune, the personal rune that Pawn has for an example. Another thing that is featured in the game is the unite attacks, where 2 or more characters like attack together in like a special animation. Gremio and Pawn for some reason have something called a talisman attack. I assume they have a talisman that like a friendship talisman or something, I don't know. I don't know actually how much damage it does extra, but they attack together and do a bit more damage, so that's a good idea. Okay, we're pretty... Whatever, do the special defense animation twice, why don't you? So, as you might see, this boss is not really difficult, but you get to hear the boss music for the first time, which is pretty kick-ass if you ask me. So, yay. Should be dead now. Yeah, there you go. And we got another level. The first boss, of course, is always pretty easy. It's just, you know, to introduce you to how your bosses with more HP will act like. Wow, you guys are really something, beating my magic like that. I'm impressed. Imperial Guards. Hey, you got something against us or what? Take it easy. I know who you guys are. You've come to see Lady Licknot, right? I just wanted to test you. I guess you're the real thing. Come this way, honored guests. So Luke is a mainstay in the Suikoden games. Well, mainstay, maybe not, but he is in the 3 first games of the Suikoden series. And he's a pretty beloved character, and it's pretty easy to see or understand why. He has a pretty cool backstory. Even only in this game he had a cool backstory. Of course it's elaborated on further in the other games, but... And he is one of the most powerful magicians in every single game he's in. I think he is the 2nd best mage in this game. And in Suikoden 2, I dare say he actually is the best. So... yay! This is Suikoden's version of the Shinra stairs from Final Fantasy VII. Where you just have to walk upstairs for like 15 minutes. Well, that's how it's like in Suikoden. No, in Final Fantasy VII. In this game we're already up, yeah. This is also another very important character in the Suikoden games, but she plays an especially huge role in Suikoden 1. It's Licknot the Seer, who is kind of like... she owns a true rune, which will be explained a bit more upon later, what true runes actually are. I was expecting you, messengers from the Empire. Oh my, what a cute messenger do we have this year. She says you're cute, sir. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. How do you feel about that? What? How awkward is that when you're standing like face to face talking to her? Like imagine that you're at the bar or something and a girl comes up to you and is like, hey, buy me a drink. You're really cute. And your friend is like, she says you're cute. How do you feel about that? That's really, really awkward. I'm sorry. You're a soldier of the Empire. I shouldn't have called you cute. I have prepared the astral conclusions. Follow me. She changed his personality a lot to the next few games. In the first game she has a lot more personality. Young master, we must go to Lady Lakenot's. Join me then. Here, Lady Lakenot should be waiting for you. So it seems like we'll get the astral conclusions shortly. Tyr, don't you think Lady Lakenot is so beautiful? Oh, anyway, you should hurry. Master Tyr, let's get the astral conclusions quickly and get back home. I'm starving! Well, whatever. Imperial Messenger, here are the astral conclusions. Please take them. What's your name? I see. Tyr. Such a friendly name. Yeah, one time in the past I called my character something like Satan or something. I think it was Satan. Maybe it was like something like douche or something. It was like... Oh no, maybe it was the B word. Can I swear in this Let's Play? Sure, I called him bitch in a former Let's Play. And then Lady Lakenot was like, I see. Bitch. Such a friendly name. I am hilarious. I am an astrological magician. My job is to see the future in the stars. But the future is not unchangeable. All I can see is the overall flow of things. Tyr, you're bearing a huge burden in the flow of destiny. You will have to make painful choices and experience a great deal of pain and sorrow, and I know not what the outcome is. But always remember that your destiny is in your own hands. Never forget that. You must decide what is right. Do you understand? I don't wanna. Here are the astral conclusions. My job is now done. But we will meet again. Not that I see our reunion in the stars. It's just my wish. Aww. He receives the astral conclusions. That box is unnecessarily long. Or wide. Believe yourself, Tyr. I cannot say more than that now. Give me treasure. What were they looking at? They were like staring into the wall. You're back at last. You sure took your time. What were you up to in there, eh? If we don't hurry, Futch will get impatient and leave us behind. Let's get going. Don't be so rude to Lady Lakenot. Are you hungry or something? Shut up! You must all be bored. I'll have Luke take you to the shore. Luke? I'm here, Lady Lakenot. Take Tyr and his companions to the shore. And none of your tricks now, do you hear? Of course not, ma'am. I would never trick anyone. If you'll excuse us, Lady Lakenot, we'll be on our way. You. Yes? Your job is to protect Tyr. Take this. It should come in handy sometime. Fire crystal acquired! Tear, remember what I told you. Ready, everyone? Then close your eyes. Ka-choink! Wind rune, show your power! There was the ka-toink sound. Boy, are they late! Hey, Black, think we should leave? Yeah, his voice just started cracking. The Imperial Gods should be able to fend for themselves. What the? Whoa, what's going on here? We're back here already? I've never seen such magic. You are a worthy apprentice to Lady Leknot. That's all fine, but where's Ted? Yeah. Cute! Shaky, shaky, shaky. Ouch! Watch it, you punk! Better watch your mouth! Enough is enough! I am sick of all this fighting! It's about time! Hurry up and hop on, or we'll leave you behind! Fuchs's voice just keeps changing. But it's just because, as I said, I'm more used to playing Suikoden 2, and in Suikoden 2 he's like all grown up and stuff, so whatever. He needs to have like his puberty right now. Suikoden 3 is like a manly man, but yeah, it's so many years into the future that it's understandable. But he grows quite a lot from Suikoden 1 to Suikoden 2. I remember playing Suikoden 2 and finding Humphrey and Fudge, oops, spoiler alert, in Suikoden 2, and I was like, well, I recognize Humphrey, but who the hell is that guy? Oh, it's Fudge. Okay, never mind. Totally see how he could be a puberty version of that annoying kid from Suikoden 1. Yeah, sure. But whatever. Okay, so we're closing in on an hour now of playtime. So it's a good time now to go back and save and end this episode. And I will continue another day. That's the end of my job. All we have to do is deliver the actual conclusions to the commander. While I'm in the capital, I might as well take a look around. How would you like to go to the theater, Black? I'm sure Black would love it. Going to a theater, sure. Could go to my theater in Suikoden 3. That's a bunch of fails right there. Yeah, move it. We're gonna save unless we're not allowed to go back into town. So it's like an annoying part in Suikoden games is that like, no, Tyr, we have to go back and deliver the astral conclusions to Master Grace. Stop going places on your own. You don't have free will. So let's write in our diary and let's call today. It's been an hour. It's been a pleasure. It's been really, really fun to play this game again. I'm looking forward to doing this Let's Play. Per usual, any comments, do tell me criticism or praise or whatever, ideas or anything. Did I actually stay now? This is 45 minutes and my recorder says that I've been playing for 60. Well, I was talking an awful lot in the beginning, wasn't I? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna trust the game here and say that it stayed appropriately. In the next episode, we'll just continue on doing what we did, which was aiding the Empire the best we could, which isn't that good at all, but still. In the next episode, the story will finally start to be like, boom, in your face, kick-ass, badass. Really, it starts getting really good in the next game. Because so far, you know, we've just been loyal supporters of the Empire, doing what we're told, and starting to see some iffy things around here. We don't like that, do we? No. Like, what do you say, for an example? You there! What are you doing around here? This is the home of the Imperial General Tio McDowell. What? You're General Tio's son? Excuse my rudeness, sir. Okay, so he wasn't really that annoyed with how things are done around here, but some people are. You know, take note. Super duper important. Yeah, sure, it's different from my hometown in the boonies. What's the boonies? With so many country bumpkins wandering around, the capital is going down the drain. Don't you agree? You fine young man. Sure. Yeah, okay, so right now everyone is pretty much happy, but you know, country bumpkins, class differences and stuff, evil. Truly evil. Yeah, I was supposed to end this chapter now, wasn't I? Okay, this has been part 1 of this Let's Play of Suikoden 1. Let's meet in the next episode, where we will flirt with Commander Craze and do some more nasty business for the Empire. Yes, indeed.